What's going on, world? You know who it is, but I honestly really think y'all thought I was done. Hell fucking no, I'm not done on this Will and Jada shit. And I got the fucking perfect nigga that is a familiar face to get in on the shit. You already know who it is. It's your boy Most One in here. Introduce yourself, bro.
Yo, what's going on? It's Brad. How y'all doing? Most One was telling me about this whole Will and Jada thing and his perspective, and I just had a few things that I want to add on as well. I'm sure most guys feel the same way about this whole situation, but this entanglement thing is kind of crazy. I'm just start off with that. The whole fact that it's like some brush under the rug shit where girls are like, oh, it's just entanglement. It's just, it's just something that happened. Like, I get the whole, and we may be in a difference of opinion about this. Mm-hmm. I get the whole they were broken up type of thing and all that, but like the kids introduce you to this dude, and like I don't know. Let's get more into it. Let's like break it down.
All right. Well, basically, like I said in my previous Breaking Bread, the Sweet 16 episode that's actually out right now on the YouTube page. So look out for that as we speak right now. Mm-hmm. But
this is the 2.0.
This is the 2.0, baby, because at the end of the day, I was saying in my head, like, yo, I need somebody good to talk about this, and I already know you were the perfect man.
Oh, shucks.
Like, to talk about this, because your insight on subjects is, like, beautiful, and it's like, I needed that. Yeah. That's why I wanted you on here. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like I said, he's a familiar face. Look at the previous Breaking Breads. He's not a guest no more. He's a co-host. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we're just breaking bread together.
Exactly. So my whole thing is about the situation is if you were actually watching the videos, she was basically, not the videos, the video that she put out, with her and Will Smith at the Red Table Talk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's basically making excuses because if you watch the video, like, she's prolonging the inevitable. And when I say the inevitable, I mean the situation at hand. Like, she's sitting up there jumping around saying, oh, because, I love helping people and this and that and blah, blah, blah.
That was some bullshit.
Get to the nitty gritty, okay? When you and Will were on a separation, you dipped out and fucked the homie August Alsina. Because you know why you fucked him? Because he was in-house dick. For one, and for two, you know why you didn't say nothing about him? Because he was in-house dick. So, why would you fuck that up? When your man go to sleep or, do what he do because Will Smith making 1,000,001 movies, you in the house with fucking Jaden and Willow and August.
And on top of that, is the whole crazy part about it is just, you hear the rumors that Will was doing his thing too, but the only thing confirmed about any of this is the August Alsina shit with Jada. And the way, she had her legs crossed like she was sitting on a magic carpet flying somewhere. Like, she was so comfortable in that video talking to her husband about some dude she was cheating with. That shit's crazy. So, I guess they were on a break or whatever, and he even said that. So we gotta give her that. But, like, just the way she's just brushing under the rug, the main thing is this. She comes at everybody for being politically correct. The way she had Snoop Dogg crying on that motherfucking Red Table Talk the one day, how he went into the Gayle King. Like, she likes to make sure things are politically correct and everything's sound and all of that. So for her to, like, just completely just be entanglements, like, it's just hypocritical, I feel like. I'm sure women would disagree, but then women are the ones who are kind of protecting her in this whole shindig right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if Will was doing this, he'd be crucified right now. Like, if he was cheating with, I don't know, I'm thinking Gabrielle Union, but she's a married woman. Who's a young, up and coming. If he was cheating with the chick from fucking Suicide Squad, the chick from Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If he was with her, the whole world would be going crazy. Like, so it's just a funny thing,
And it's like, I agree with you 100% on that because I don't understand that, like I said in my previous one, she's not under no scrutiny at all. That's crazy. Because like he said, if it was Will doing that, women would have all been banding together, fucking holding arms, singing Kumbaya, Will is wrong. So what? They was separated. He still was married to her. But at the end of the day, you don't do the same thing to Jada.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand, like, this is 2020. Okay? And we all have to pay for what we do wrong. Exactly. Whether you're a man, woman, child, cat, dog. We all have to pay for what we do wrong. And women, I'm calling you out on this. Not being disrespectful, but I'm calling y'all out.
We love y'all.
We love y'all, of course. But I'm calling y'all out because y'all need to speak up on this shit and let Jada know what the fuck she did was wrong. And y'all not doing that. Right. Okay? I've been seeing, you know, some people commenting saying that, oh, well, they were separated. What the fuck is that? Y'all still married. Yeah. If it's that serious, you want to dip out, get a divorce.
Yeah. I don't believe in that. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Like I said, I know many other people may have different opinions about that, but I mean, separation is not a time to look for other, like, why are people separated? Okay, you just need space, all right? You know, I know this is a big topic, and I'm not married, but this is just my perspective on it. Yeah. Well, you need space. Maybe there's some things that are static in a relationship right now where I just need to take a break from each other. But does that break mean inviting another person into your home, into your emotions, into your body type of thing? You know what I'm saying? But you still married to the other man or woman? That's kind of crazy. Like, there's no, I mean, if it's a mutual thing and both people are doing that, okay, cool. Like I said before, Will was on some status where he was like, all right, we was broken up, I was about to leave your ass and all that type of shit. But you could see from that video, he was just trying to save face. He was just hurt. And he didn't want to make his wife, like, I'm sure he gave her a tongue lashing, but you know what I mean? Like, he didn't want to make himself seem like a dickhead or nothing like that. He was just trying to protect the whole image. But you could see from his face. Look at the memes. You know what I'm saying? That dude is hurt inside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, them snapshots they caught of him, red eyes, almost crying. Like, he's just, you know, looking like he was in pursuit of happiness when he kicking the door closed and they trying to get in. Like, that's exactly what he looked like. Like, he was acting right there. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just, I just feel like we need to hold, if we're all going to hold Will accountable, if we're all going to hold men accountable, I think we should hold Jada accountable too. That's all I'm saying.
That's all it is, because it's like, you know, we in the time of equality, so it's just like at the end of the day, women have as much rights as men do. So it's like, if you want to put it in that aspect,
we're equal now, right?
We're equal, so that means women have to pay for what they do wrong as much as men do. And another thing that really kind of like, you know, ruffled my feathers when she said, you know, it's been a long time since I felt good.
Yo, hold up, I forgot about that shit. How the fuck is he supposed to, she didn't just say, it's a long time since I feel good. She was like, it's been a long time since I feel good. Like Halle Berry and motherfucker, y'all know that movie. She was like, oh, make me feel good. That's what she was talking about. Like, Will, you don't, like, all them Oscar-worthy movies and roles and all the millions don't make you feel good? Like, this big-ass crib? Like, Jada, what's the last shit you did? Come on. Like, Set It Off was popping. But
the last thing she did, though, but she played, like, a cameo role was, Angel Has Fallen. This shit with, Gerard Butler and, Samuel Jackson.
And she was in the Gotham show.
She was?
She was in the Gotham. I think she was a villain or some shit. I never watched that shit. I'm a Marvel dude. But
long story short, she got killed in that movie. She was like, phew.
Patty done.
Where Patty done. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's true.
Yeah, man. Like, so I'm not bashing her. I'm not trying to tear her down or nothing like that. My thing is, like, come on. Like, Will look visibly hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, you know, and I mean, I don't know the dude personally. But he was always a clean cut dude.
Was hurt.
Yeah, he was always a clean cut dude. I mean, Eminem was bashing him 20 years ago for not cursing in his songs and shit like that. So, like, that's the Fresh Prince. Like he walks up to girls, give me your number before I don't want it no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the Fresh Prince, and he went through that. That shit is humiliating. I don't give a fuck. Like, that shit is humiliating, period.
But that also speaks volumes about him, because a lot of women say there are no good men out there. Will Smith is the epitome of a good man, because he even said on the Red Table Talk that I'm going to stand behind my woman during her transgressions.
That's some dope shit right there.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's some dope shit.
So for all you women out there that say good men don't exist, look at Will Smith. Because at the end of the day, he's not losing nothing by divorcing Jada. He makes way more money than her. Like, bucos. I think Will Smith is worth like $500 million right now.
Something crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? So losing Jada,
I think the kids are worth more than Jada. That's just you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. Yo, you heard the what's his name? The Sun's album. That shit was alright. I'm just saying.
who Jada for real?
Yeah, that shit was alright. Like he had the one song where he was doing all this Dragon Ball Z shit in the song. Yeah. That shit was alright. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. So,
okay.
My whole thing is just like my whole thing is just how comfortable she was just saying that shit like to your husband of all these years that gave you all these kids and provided you just like she did her thing too, but I don't know. Maybe I'm male biased or something, but
it's not even about being male biased.
I just want things to be fair.
You know, you have feminism and everything in this day and age that talk about equality, that women are supposed to be equal like men. So if that's the case, we equally have to get punished.
Period.
And scrutinized. Exactly, and scrutinized for what we do. Mm-hmm. And it's just like Jada's not getting scrutinized for the shit. So I just feel like the whole feminism, equality rights situation goes out the window because of this. Because I have yet, even on my timeline on Facebook, I have yet to see any woman say Jada was wrong. I've had women on my timeline say, "Oh, it happened, leave it alone."
Yeah,
what the fuck you mean it happened, leave it alone? Yeah. Like, for example, I'm going to bring it way back. When fucking Eric Benet cheated on Halle Berry. Yo, they was talking about that shit for 3 fucking years.
He don't even got a career no more.
And y'all still talking about it.
Right.
Y'all still talking about it. You feel what I'm saying? Another example.
And he had he said he had a sex addiction. I don't know how, you know what I mean? But he said he had a sexual addiction type shit. So, yeah, I mean, he needed help and y'all was crucifying him for that shit. So, you know, your next example, you was about to bring something else up.
Yeah, my next example was, I'm bringing it way back. Tommy Lee and fucking Pamela Anderson.
Ooh, break that one.
Like, they both were sex addicts. Both of them were sex addicts, right? But when Tommy Lee did what he did, Oprah was talking about him. Howard Stern was talking about him at the time. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to sit up and basically say, like, us as men, we get scrutinized for everything that we do. So it's like, in a sense, we have to have a flawless slate, which is not fair. Because you have, you know, the gay community and the feminism and all that stuff fighting for equality. So why it can't be equal when a female is wrong? Why can't a female, you know, go under scrutiny as much as a man does? Why is a woman forgotten about when she does something wrong? And that's not fair.
And it was funny is that, and I mean, this is not the case overall, because I know there's a lot of, like, there's been billions and trillions of women over history that's been oppressed and haven't had equal rights and things of that nature. But it's kind of seeming like in 2020, this day and age, shit is going the complete other direction. Like, if you even say anything about, like, men's anything, and, oh, I mean, what about us kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, or more so what I mean is how it's going to where if you take an idea like child support, how women wholeheartedly support that idea. But that shit...
I'm going through that shit right now, by the way, but...
That shit,
you just got me mad, bro.
That shit'll, like, what Rick Ross say? You wasn't want me shooting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I mean, in certain situations, of course, if you got the ride or die, she's riding with you. That's a whole different story. But I'm talking about the way child support is unanimously. Typically, the dude is gonna be out on his ass, type like, man, it's a touchy. I'm gonna let you talk about that because you got a bit more experience with that. But it's just very woman-sided. Like, there's very few states. Like, okay, I heard Katy Perry a few years ago broke up with Russell Brand, the comedian, right?
Yeah.
He took half her millions. She was worth like $49 million or something like that. He got half of that shit, right? That is the only other time I heard that shit happening, except for, okay, I heard Adele. Adele got finesse. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, her man cheated on her supposedly and took like half her shit, and she was worth like 100 and something million. So he did finesse her. Right. But those are the only 2 times I know about that, and that's really celebrities. Like, you don't ever hear about that on the other end of the spectrum. It's just complete the other way. Like, you know, it's just crazy.
Dre's wife is divorcing Dre. You know how much
Dr. Dre?
Yeah. She's getting $400 million.
Bro.
He's worth 800. She's getting half of that. And she's getting alimony.
That's what I'm saying. Like all I'm saying is like, bro, like, I don't know how like y'all got this. It's not like y'all got different families now. Like the last name is still the same at the end of the day. So why do you need all those millions? Like honestly, if you didn't earn it, like raising the kids and doing all that shit, maybe going around 100 million. Like you still sitting comfortably for the rest of your life, and your whole family's taken care of. Because if that's a stand-up dude, he's gonna continue. Dr. Dre will continue taking care of your family type of thing. Yeah. But like half of his millions, do you know the type of legendary shit he did to obtain that money? Like
for it to be taken away,
just have like, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is if she was negotiating contracts, if she was making some of them beats, if she was sitting there rapping with Snoop Dogg, maybe she deserved 400 million.
Yeah,
but come on, B, like Kobe's wife was about to divorce him that one time. Well, she wasn't that crazy. But and take half of his 150 million. She was gonna take the 3 houses they had, the house for the moms. Like, how? I'm just saying, how's that fair? Like, how's that fair? I get it. You on the road, you raising the kids. That whole Kobe scandal supposedly was fake. So let's throw that out the window.
Shout out to Gayle King. You fucking.
Oh yeah, that's
that was fucked up what you did. The
bro,
man was dead and gone. And you put Lisa Leslie on the fucking front street to talk about her friend. You're fucked up for that, Gayle King.
I'm 100% with Snoop Dogg when he went on that rant.
Yeah.
But then back to Jada. You made him fucking cry on that Red Table Talk. Mm-hmm. So why aren't you, like, you should at least be sniffling or something. Like, okay, she don't feel no remorse.
I got one better for you.
What's up?
I think her name was Juanita Jordan, Michael Jordan's wife. You know how much she got?
I was just watching The Last Dance before I came in here.
Okay.
For the first episode.
She got $600 million. $600 million.
Let me ask you something. Did she take that last shot in the finals against Utah to win that shit?
98?
Bro, did she come on being like, this shit is crazy to me? Like, this shit is crazy. Because women were outraged when dude took half of Adele's money. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers was outraged when Russell Brand took half of Katy Perry's money. And these are people who, well, maybe not Adele's husband, but like it's just lopsided. So the whole that we say that to say this, it just seems like things nowadays are just totally another direction. Mm-hmm. So it's just a matter of fairness because, like, look how Will went out, man. That honestly, I used to idolize that dude. Fresh Prince, man. That was honestly how I got a lot of my personality growing up is being the fly cool guy with the inside out jackets and just you know, like I got my whole like he was just a clean cut cool dude, but from Philly, like from the hood. He was a clean cut dude. Proper, yeah, he had the hood vernacular, but he was a cool clean cut dude, and he made his whole career doing it that way. He got with Jada. Honestly, you could probably always look at Jada as maybe the alpha because she was the smaller, like, kind of pit bull. All her movie roles were kind of tough and shit like that. So for him to go out like that, it just looks crazy. And you could tell he was just saving face. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the kicker.
The kicker.
Okay? Juanita Jordan waited for Jordan to retire before she divorced him. She waited for that man to retire to divorce him. So you know what that means? I'm going to sit up there and tell you exactly what that means. She waited for him to get every single dime that he was owed from the NBA before she divorced him. Because apparently she said Jordan was cheating for years in his NBA career. So why didn't you divorce him then? Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
She was waiting for that bag.
She was waiting for that bag to get big and heavy, no homo, and said, you know what? Now I'm going to divorce you because you a billionaire. You understand what I'm saying? Double standards.
And look at that man. He's broken, dating women a third of his age and shit, like marrying them. Like he's just like, nah, I'm not marrying nothing like what I had before. Because, I mean, I don't know.
But the beautiful thing about it, though, was when that happened, actually, like a little interview, and he was calm about it. He just was like, well, if that's what she wants, that's what she gets. $600 million fucking dollars. That shit can change lives.
And what is she doing with that money? Like, she just gonna sit on it?
And guess what? Jordan's still a billionaire. Still. Still a billionaire.
That's nuts.
Still. He said whatever she wants, she can have. 600, I think, and 70 million-ish or something like that.
And to play devil's advocate from the female's perspective, that's what they'd say. They'd be like, okay, well, he's still a billionaire. 600 million, he's still a billionaire. What's up? Like the McCartney dude, Paul McCartney, worth $1 billion. His wife took 400 million, something crazy like that. Like, did she sing a tune? I mean, like, did she play an instrument?
Nothing.
Like, I don't know. Maybe she did. Soon Breaking Bread will have a fact checker in the back. Like, yo, go Google that for me. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. All I think we're saying is that it's just a bit lopsided in 2020. Yeah. That's it. Like this Red Table Talk is the epitome.
Let's just be real. It's not a bit. It's lopsided. Period.
Yeah, and so my main thing is, where is this going? Where is more celebrities gonna be caught in the mix where their girls is just saying, yeah, it happened. It's entanglement. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put that shit in the dictionary. They're gonna put entanglement in the dictionary, and then it's gonna be a scapegoat. Like, nah, but I wasn't cheating on you, baby. It's just an entanglement. Like in the Uncut Gems, when chick was like, yo, nah, like, I didn't do nothing. Yo, yeah, right. Yeah, fuck out of here. She was like, oh, how did you get that hard right now? Like,
but meanwhile, fucking Adam Sandler has Shorty in the crib. Rent free.
Working when she wanted to work.
Exactly.
Yo, that was a dope ass movie. This is a free promotion. Go watch Uncut Gems. That shit's fire.
Uncut Gems was great. I'm telling you right now, I always thought Adam Sandler was a comical actor, but he showed me his versatility in that movie. Hands down.
Yo,
but I'm gonna sit up here and say something about how it's lopsided.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys, that's watching. Of course you guys did, but you ever seen the movie Why Did I Get Married Too?
Yes. Yeah. Wait, you mean with Chris Rock?
No. Why Did I Get Married? The Tyler Perry movies.
Oh yeah. Nah, I thought that was.
Why do I love my wife?
Yeah. I got you.
Right? Why Did I Get Married Too? It was a scene in there where the husband, Malik Yoba, he played. I forgot his name in the movie.
The dude like cross dressed in real life, I think.
No. You remember Janet Jackson, her husband, in the movie? Okay.
Got you.
And he set a part in the movie where I helped you write your books. They were going through a divorce. Let me start from the beginning. They were going through a divorce, and Janet Jackson said, you can get boom, 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 boom. But Malik Yoba said, what about this? And she said, that's my book earnings. You don't get that. But he helped her. And she admitted, he helped her write her books. You feel what I'm saying? Listen to the feedback from her books. So why wasn't he entitled to get that money?
And it's funny because that's coming from a Tyler Perry flick.
Exactly. That shit came out in 2010. Hey, thank you.
All them shits is men bashing. I'm not even going to go into the whole race thing or how he be making certain men of a certain diaspora look, but it's just male bashing shit. And it just comes from, like, I don't want to get too, sensitive with the shit, but all his movies are male bashing. Come on. Like, it's all a bunch of hyper aggressive. And I mean, there are those men in life, but it's a bunch of hyper-aggressive, women-beating men. Like, that's all his movies kind of be about. But to his point, like, you know what I mean? He was with the Janet Jackson's husband in that movie was with her shooting in the gym. How come he couldn't get none of that? You know what I mean? How come he couldn't get none of the Gatorade deals and the motherfucking endorsement deals, the McDonald's, have it your way? You know what I mean? Can he supersize his meal? Goddamn. So, it's just... and we don't want to sound bitter about it, because like we said, we love women. Like, honestly, and our instinct is to protect women. It's just this one thing we just gonna call out. It's just a hypocriticalness that comes with the whole cancel culture. How come the cancel culture didn't even, I'm not saying they cancel Jada, but at least talk about this shit. Like,
I have yet to see one woman really talk about it yet. And this shit has been, almost maybe possibly a month strong?
Motherfuckers is forgetting about this shit at this point. Like, to be honest, I don't even know anybody that's still talking about it. The reason that we did a 2.0 is because we feel like, no, this can't be swept under the rug with the rest of the dust bunnies. Like, this has to be, let's shine a light on this shit just a little bit. Just, just so women can see where we're coming from with this. If you agree, that's dope. If not, then leave something in the comments so that we could just have a little dialogue about
That's
this
it.
thing. But
That's it. Because
it's
at
just
the end of the
kinda
day,
crazy.
this is all opinionated. Men have opinions.
Exactly.
I have opinions. You do, and so do you guys watching. So leave the feedback. We want to know how you feel about it. But it's just double standards, and I just feel like if women want to fight for equality, don't only fight for it when it's right. Fight for it when it's wrong. You feel what I'm saying? When you're wrong, be wrong. Don't make an excuse. Just say, you know what? I fucked up. You want the men to admit, baby, I fucked up. The men want the women to admit as well, I fucked up. The way Jada went about that was wrong. And like I said, I personally don't have a hate or a bias towards Jada, but it's just for the simple fact of her being so calm and nonchalant rubbed me the wrong way. Like if a man was to do that, it would be a completely different...
would be stressed and I mean, rightfully so. I mean, you step outside your marriage or whatever, cool. Like, you get whatever wrath that was supposed to be afforded to you from your woman. But she got zero wrath. Zero. Zilch. From culture, from him.
Zero.
Like, what are her kids... And my thing is, what are the kids' perspective on this? Like, what is Willow Smith thinking? Like, is she gonna be entangling motherfuckers? Is Jada Smith gonna be sitting like... That's all I'm saying. How are they gonna look at their moms on TV looking crazy?
Motherfuckers?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she let mommy do it. Like, she had, oh man, like, I remember there was one Red Table Talk where she had, there was the grandmoms, Jada, and the daughter, and they were talking about, like, masturbation or something. I'm sorry. Like, y'all gotta get more creative with the content. Now, we talk about the Red Table Talk a little bit, but, I don't know, but like he said, it's just the hypocrisy that's going on in it. Just, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Stick by the wrong. Don't be like those cops that are sitting there protecting the bad cops. Like, nah, you know what? Yeah, that's a bad apple, but we're all gang. Nah, let's just, you know what I'm saying, call a spade and just recognize that she might be wilding. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying.
Well, we put our input on this shit, you know what I'm saying? We're going to wait for the feedback. Alright, but you know who it is? It's your boy Meek here. I just want to appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch the Will and Jada 2.0 / double standards / feminism. And like I said, he is not a guest no more. He's a familiar face, so say the last words so we can get out of here.
Yeah, so we about to go get some food. We'll go to the bars. I know it's at 25% occupancy, but we're starving. This is Brad just checking out. And we hope you guys watch this next episode. If you like the content that you saw, just hit the like button, subscribe, and just comment. And also share this with your friends and family. Whether you like this conversation or you hate it what we talking about, let's just get it out there so we can all have a clear, concise dialogue, So we just tune it out.
Breaking bread, we off this.